Genius Patch. And Genius Patch is a 501c3 nonprofit based here in Detroit. Our mission is to provide historically underprivileged children with accessible programming. Accessible is important. Programming that gets them excited about learning in a way that makes it meaningful for them. Now, I want to talk to you about why that is important. I'm a mom too. I'm like, hey, I want you to learn these things so you can succeed in life. But if I can't connect to my son in a way that makes it meaningful for him, it won't stay, right? Because it's a reason that learning and education is important to all of us. We have to help our children develop the same understanding in our own unique way. So why do I want to learn? Why do I enjoy learning? And I believe that learning is the lens through which we understand ourselves and understand the world around us. So a little bit about Genius Patch. One of the things I love about it is it's the organization that was built to grow to meet the needs of our children. When I first started Genius Patch 4 years ago, I did not ever think that I would be standing in front of a group of brilliant parents with brilliant children who just happen to be on the spectrum. When I talked to Nina about what it is that I do and why I do it, she said, that's perfect. And I said, is it? Because I wondered, could I adapt my programming to meet the needs of children on the spectrum? And my answer was yes. Why? Because they're intelligent, they want to learn, and they can teach Mrs. Ashley a lot. My approach to learning and our programming is that we are learning, just like Simone said, we're co-learners too. Mrs. Ashley doesn't know everything. She will never know everything, and I take that approach. So as I'm teaching you something, I'm also learning from you as well. I'm very excited because two of my very special friends are here today. Sean, can you wave to everybody? Miss Dakota, can you wave to everybody really big? Can you wave to everybody really big? Okay, there we go. And Dakota is only 3 years old, but she's back there coloring from my coloring book because one of the things about Mrs. Ashley is I'm never going to tell a child to sit down, be quiet, and shut up. I adapt to meet the needs of that child. So, Mom, I understand because I'm a mom too. Let me find a coloring book to keep Dakota occupied while you try to listen to this information. That's how we do our programming. One of the most exciting things that I came up with is our Junior Storyteller program. And I have the books here today so you guys can check them out. Now, Junior Storyteller started because I thought of something that really bothered me when I was at school. I always had to read books that other people wrote, right? And I was like, well, good for them. But I've always been this person, don't worry. So I thought, well, good for them, with the attitude added. Got in trouble for that. But I did think that way. Well, that's great. They wrote a book. How does that affect me? Do I care about the story that they wrote? Most of the time, not really. And so here Mrs. Ashley is a 5-time published author, and I hope that the kids love my books. I get pretty good feedback. But I said, what will make it matter a little bit more to them? If they can use their own words and their own experiences to write stories of their own. The cool thing about that, as creative and as imaginative as Mrs. Ashley is, these children, guys, the stories they tell you after school, the things they come up with, the way that they crack the code to your phone. Because just a funny story, my 18-month-old, we got a new car, and that's my husband back there taking pictures. But we got a brand new car. And we were like, this car is great, but you would think in 2018, they would make it so that wiper fluid cleans your back window off too, right? 3 months, never figured it out. Our 18-month-old figured it out. And so he is already a teacher of us at 18 months, and since he pretty much entered the world. And so what we do is we take children, this is a 38-page workbook, we take it from the workbook and work through the process of helping children take their thoughts, take their words, take their experience, and develop into a book of their own. Now here's the thing, Mrs. Ashley is really big on experience, right? Because it's like, oh great, I wrote a story. I go home, I may remember that, I may not. Not if you hang out with Mrs. Ashley. Your children will participate in my program will not only get the experience of writing a story, they'll get a workbook, digital and print, autographed by Mrs. Ashley, telling them how brilliant they are, to take home so that they can write more stories and really develop the skill of becoming a junior author. But, I mean, that's great for Mrs. Ashley. She has her own books and they're printed and they have nice illustrations, right? Why shouldn't I have that experience too? Why shouldn't I have my own book professionally illustrated, professionally laid out, printed with my name on it, so that I have that forever? That's what they get. Like Charlie will be here getting Come on. And so the component of writing is really important to me when we think about getting our children interested in reading, because I was that child who didn't like to read. I wasn't interested in the girl with the blonde hair who had a white picket fence because that wasn't my experience. And so when I started to find books that spoke to who I was and valued who I was in my experience, I was like, yes. So now your babies will have a chance to create that for other children. Super excited about that. But Mrs. Ashley, Mr. Evan, can you nod your head if this is true? She's really big on experience, right?
Yes.
Because she's a little bit extra. Because experience is the connector to saying, I learned this, I'm interested and willing to apply it, and this is something that I will hold on to for a lifetime. We write this book, it probably will take 12 weeks. But what's happening while our book is being produced? What is Mrs. Ashley going to do? What are your children going to do? Because you don't want to send your kids somewhere where they're just getting babysat, right? I mean, sometimes that's cool, but like you said, you want to sometimes I'm like, I just want to take a shower today because I'm going to take a kid. But let's leverage Mrs. Ashley's experience. And one of the things that's really cool about our program is that it's always growing. And as we partner with other amazing organizations like Charlie's Journey, Michigan State's ARCA, Fourth Wall, we adapt our programming to provide better and more robust experiences for children. So, the last 12 weeks that I have your babies, and they're my special friends, we're going to turn their story into a play. Yeah, and the reason that's important is because literacy is everything. Literacy is the foundation of everything. But if I can get you excited about literacy by getting you up and moving and speaking to things that are your special talents, maybe you like to illustrate, maybe you want to work on costumes, maybe you want to work on a set. Now let me tell you something really cool, because even in my personal life, this all comes into play. When Nina and I spoke almost 4 years ago, it was more than 4 years ago, this man back here didn't even exist to me. Mr. Evan didn't exist to me. But when he came into my life, he was like, oh, that's a cool program. Well, this is what I did as a kid. You know what Mr. Evan did as a kid? He was in over 40 plays. Like lead role plays, guys. Not like, oh, I got on stage and just did a little something. He was like that guy. I mean, Broadway performances, traveling around the world performing, and that's not an experience that Mrs. Ashley had. But through meeting Mr. Evan and leveraging his experience, I can now bring that to our children. So I'm not talking about some cutesy play, guys. We're gonna pick it up. And I have done this before with a group of 60 3rd through 6th graders. I'm talking smoke machines. I'm talking costumes. Something I was like, let me see if I can recommend a part to the story. But it's just an amazing opportunity, because I want to leave you with this. Every child and every person needs 3 things to have a meaningful life and to be able to succeed in life. This is Mrs. Ashley's success equation. Experience, exposure, and opportunity. If I can have an experience to meet Mrs. Ashley, to see a black female author who's pretty cool, pretty young, who looks like me, who wears her hair and is coarse just like mine, and she can do it, then I can do it. But then that experience transferred into me having my own experience of doing it myself. So you're exposed to Mrs. Ashley, you experience Mrs. Ashley, you experience the book, you put on a play, you write your own story, and that's the opportunity to see who you are and who you can be. And that is how you succeed. So guys, I'll be